Very exciting day. We're out here at Ancient City in the 270 Bay. Mike Cadini, Brad Thomas, and a box full of stuff. We got these, and we got a bunch of those. We also have a Dremel, one of my favorite gunsmithing tools, and we got a target, and we're going to be shooting a lot of rounds through several PD10s. Here we are, beautiful northeastern Florida sunset here at Ancient City. I've got my competition style bib carry. I call it bib carry, centerline carry mags. I'm shooting gun number 38 now. It's got an uncoated barrel, but it's got a bunch of other good stuff on here. And we're up for 3,000 rounds, and things are good. I was gonna put a second glove on. The other gun was getting hot, and so the cool thing about this is the PD10s are working. The magazines aren't all working though. As you saw, like literally a round just popped out of there for no reason. One of the big things we're testing today is the magazines. I mentioned that earlier. And most of them are working out really well. In fact, you see like this one's a little sticky. You can see we put some tape on there as a spacer. We're dealing with some fit issues on the inside of the frame, the actual dimensions. So we think we got that wired in. Some of you may know that the magazines were dropping in an unwanted time, like in the middle of a string of fire. That was a problem for a while. We now understand that's a dimension issue. So we're fixing that, but it means most of these mags aren't dropping free. So, what was that, 50 rounds? No failures except for some magazine related issues. PD10, this is number 38. They're coming along really nicely. I don't know. I don't even know how many rounds we fired. And it's boring. So we're just shooting and moving now. I saw that in a tactical video once, moving towards the target, and then it was quickly followed by this. I guess in case your position is being overrun or something, you do this. To be fair, the person I saw doing it was moving a lot slower than I am, probably shooting a lot slower. Then if you want to trick the bad guy, you can do this too. All that, and then there's the reverse of that. What else have I seen? I got this one. This is a good one for like long range shooting. The gun doesn't like that, obviously. The gun's like, literally the gun just gave me the finger because that's just so dumb. What else? The tactical roll, that's a thing I like to do sometimes. The trick with the tactical roll, of course, is safety first. You gotta kind of keep the gun pointed down range all the time, come up shooting. Do that. You can do, we can do some one-handed stuff. Some people like to cant the gun. I think that looks badass. Actually, it's very badass if you do that. That's kind of cool. Reload. We can do some upside down shooting. I see that sometimes on the interwebs. That's kind of cool. I got this thing in front of me. That's why I don't shoot with gloves. You can't shoot upside down. That's yet another reason to not shoot with gloves. The gun doesn't like that one bit either. It's your limp wrist failure to extract. I did forget that I broke my hand when I was in Europe, and that really hurt, actually. But that's okay. You know, it's all for science, kids. You got to do this. It's important to me that you're able to do headshots a lot with the PD10, so that's why we're doing a lot of headshots. We're like, I don't know, it's got to be 1,600 rounds in or something like that. And most of them have gone through this gun. It's number 3. This gun's had a lot of stuff go through it anyway. and the guns are running really well. I hate shooting with gloves on, but my hand was starting to get chewed up a little bit. This gun doesn't have final texturing, so it's still got some little mold marks, and we filed one down there to smooth it out and under here. But you know, shooting, I don't know, we've been at it for about 2 hours, stopping every once in a while, changing some parts, and here we go. So what we've done, you see here, we've got some different magazines. I talked about how we were testing out some different magazines. So one of the things we have is magazines of different thicknesses, which is odd. So those different thicknesses have affected the way the magazine interacts with the magazine release. Ah, decapitated him, see? Well, I mean, it's almost decapitated. That's what I've been working on, is decapitating these guys. So there was a failure to lockbacks. Like I said, we're getting some little things that are pretty predictable now at this point, because we think we've identified all the little problems with different magazines. So I've been checking them out. Like, we're actually putting some spacing on there to change the way they fit, which is working really well. So what was that, 6 magazines? So 6 magazines, no failures to feed, no failures to eject, none of that kind of stuff, no failures to reset. All the mechanical issues are there. It's funny, we started with the magazine and we're ending with the magazine as the final step of production. Brad's here figuring it all out. Chuck's helping, Mike's on the camera. An anonymous guy is helping out shooting. So that's what's happening with the PD10. While he Dremels, I've been working on this. This is, so we always, you know, you want to change position when you're reloading. Fine, we got that happening. Now I'm gonna combat roll up to here. I'm gonna combat roll again to here. And, you know, we're operating. I mean, this is an operating pistol. I'm operating.
And see.
And I also like to pop my collar. I hope you noticed that. All right, so we're trying to get through this. The sun's gone down. We're trying to get through to hit our mark today. So I've just decided if I shoot 2 at a time, it's gonna be way better. But that's not exactly how it works all the time. Sometimes you gotta just like clear a malfunction and then shoot with the other one. That's fine, we can do that too. If that's the way you want it, Jesus. All headshots. Good to go. First thoughts, first impressions, first 10 rounds out of the gun?
I like it. I like it. It feels nice. I really like the grip and the angle of the grip on it.
Ergonomics is a huge thing, man. I want to fit as many hands as possible. Continuing with my theory of the less bored I am, the better off this will go. Dean and I are going to race through 3 mags. You want to stage like up here like I did? Because it's, anyone do it?
I guess I need to.
He'll say go. Yeah. Got to hit the target.
Okay.
All right.
Go.
Why do I have the gun that's malfunctioning? Right through the middle. I'm so bored out of my mind. We're now just we're gonna shoot some silver tips just because, why not? Because we obviously have to check feeding issues with, I'm gonna do, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do these 2. We got 2 kinds of barrels here. We got the coated barrel and the uncoated barrel. These are silver tip. Silver tip was my first carry round, interestingly, in a Bursa 380. No feed issues there. This is, oh, I see, I say things and then bad things happen. That's not good. Let's see what that is. We've had one magazine, yes, this is the magazine. We've had one magazine that has been having some issues on the first round popping out, and you just saw what happens. It pops out a little bit and then it gives you a failure to feed on that first one. Let's see if we can get through the rest of these silver tips. Nope, same problem. All right, mark this mag, paint it yellow. Now, let's do this. New mag. All right, it's called a New York reload, kids. So now all this is really doing is making me mad, but at least that gets me emotionally engaged. Because shooting like thousands and thousands of rounds is monotonous, I promise you. You hear people talk about like, oh, we did testing, and we're like, oh, we want to come help. No, you don't. No, you don't. You'll go crazy, especially if you start getting nose-diving hollow points. It'll drive you nuts. That one worked. New York discard.
All day.
Not hangry, look. So I'm having a good old time, really. I mean, I know that it is a little boring, but, and the fact is that I have more fun when I start not taking it seriously. Brad's the engineer, he takes it seriously, so I'm like, hey, by the way, why don't you put that new part in there? And then we're testing a new part, and he's got a Dremel, which I like as a tool, but you can see he's not like happy and giddy at all. We've been out here all day.
It's humid and hot. There's no happy.
Yeah, he can't be humid, hot, and happy. You only get 2 H's. That's kind of a rule. It's a 2H rule he lives by.
rule.
You are hot. It's good. Sun's going down though.
When you're fat, it's the 2H rule.
I'll ask Latham. For me, I'm having a good time mostly. My hand hurts. I got the stupid glove on. My shirt's very dirty. I got a very dirty shirt. There's browns. I probably do stink. I've been shooting a lot. You can see the targets. I was decapitating the targets earlier. Then I went to shooting boxes, and then I started shooting the sticks, and then I kind of went back to just shooting the body again. And then just spice it up. Decided. He starts the truck all the time when he wants to do the Dremel.
When he wants to kill himself.
Well, this is Logo Mike. Logo Mike wanted to shoot, so we're gonna let him shoot. Go ahead, Logo Mike. Pow!
A little late.
Are you okay? Pow! Pow! Close to, I don't know. And I've got an energy drink. Brad has an energy drink. Logo Mike doesn't even need an energy drink. And I'm thinking there's still plenty of things to do. Look, it looks very light out. It's very nice.
Yeah, you know cameras don't light at all.
Well, but I'm saying we have shooting to be done. Look, here's another magazine we can load.
Here, I'll load that. You shoot.
All right. I don't know why, Mike, you've been so critical of my feeling like we still have things to do today.
I can do everything before dark.
Yeah.
No, we can.
After dark.
After dark, there's other things to be done.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna sew my pants.
I did. I ripped my pants. That's a thing. I gotta fix that.
I'm gonna go to the mall. I'm gonna go play cornhole.
I'll go to the mall. We can stop at the brewery and they have a cornhole festival going on. That's fun.
Yeah. They don't close.
Yes.
The guns are getting tired too, apparently.
Fireman.
Or an astronaut. I could be president. I could run for political office. I could literally start a campaign tonight. Election day was yesterday. I could announce candidacy this evening. Would you guys support me?
Of course. And you know what's good? We could shoot from the fire.
I can use all the money that we're going to make from the PD10 to finance the campaign. Get that other magazine?
Yeah.
60 rounds at a time. Might wonder why 60 rounds at a time. We have 6 of the appropriate magazine base plates and magazine combinations that are working flawlessly. Almost. There's still things going on here. I still got ammo. I got ammo and I got light. There's still plenty of light. Brad. Plenty of light, Brad. Plenty of lumens here. I don't know what anybody's complaining about. There's hundreds of lumens. I'm still lethal. I can still get the job done. My hand hurts. I can still operate.
And finally,